Given that the recent literature shows that there's a positive causal link between sustainability and financial performance, then of course the perhaps even more interesting question is, how is this achieved? What are the pathways through which sustainability leads to financial performance? And that's a very active area of academic research, because there are multiple such pathways. For example, one pathway that I explore in my work is access to finance. To what extent do capital markets, public capital markets, evaluate, assess, reward, or just simply understand the corporate engagement with environmental and social issues? That has implications for how do investment analysts make their recommendations based on companies that have superior sustainability performance? How do the public markets in general allow access to companies that integrate environmental, social, and governance issues into what they do? So the access to finance, and through a very important institution, which is the capital markets, is one important pathway. But others have explored a number of other pathways. For example, we have academic work that shows that integration of sustainability may lead to better innovation, more innovative outcomes for companies. Other evidence shows that the integration of these issues may create more trust with customers, and therefore build better brand reputation and better brand loyalty. Another pathway is, of course, through a company's own employees. Sustainability is often linked to this idea of corporate purpose, to provide a purpose for not just the organization, but the employees of the organization as individuals. Doing so might generate benefits in terms of increased productivity, recruitment of better human capital, better retention of employees, and so on. Finally, other pathways would be the broader stakeholder relations, basically generate more and better timely information for any particular company, which may become particularly important in times of crisis, for example. This contributes, in other words, to organizational resilience, particularly when the going gets rough, when conditions get more difficult. And think about the recent financial crisis, for example. The crisis resulted in great, massive changes in regulatory and policy frameworks. Having a good stakeholder relations allows you to understand those changes more quickly and perhaps better than your competitors. Because the question is, what kind of an organization can I build that would allow all these pathways to materialize? What kind of organization do I need to house innovation, purposeful employees, brand loyalty built on trust, access to finance, and so on? So the pathways are the ways through which sustainability leads to financial performance, but they need to be housed in a structure, which generates, I think, the even more challenging question of, how do we build organizations that are sustainable in the sense of environmental, social, governance, and financial performance in the long run? What kind of organizational structures do we need in order to build such organizations?